Guys, how are you? So today starting with the task. So what I have learned today? Today I have learned how the cryptography works, how the blockchain works, how the Bitcoin works. So let's begin with the very simple activity that I got to do. So very simple activity of hashing, how the Bitcoin miners identify their work has been done or not. Some kind of this. We will start running with the simple code using the means what they particularly do. They convert some kind of data into the hash, try to find out some kind of input or securities. So here also we are going to do the same. Once I start running my code, I will explain this code what is going on here. So let's see, find the hash with prefix. So here is the starting input 100x dev, and we have to find the hash for this 100x devs that is starting 4 or 5 digits start with the 0. This is the thing said by the founder of Bitcoin, and they thought it will be better to increase the computational power or capacity. They can for the increase of difficulty they can increase the number of 0, and this problem solving puzzle become more and more complex. Let's see how a basic blockchain works. So for example, here are few users, user 1 2 3 4 5. They created uh they tried for some request, means I want to transfer 100 rupees. Once said I want to transfer 200 rupees. We will collect all of these things together, put them in the block, and try to convert them into the hash, and we will find the nuance. Nuance means we will find the number for which the output will started with 4 to 5 zeros. uh, Basically started with a single zero, and little by little increasing the difficulty they increases the number of zero from the prefix. It can be anything starting with a b c d 1 2 3 1 1 1 1, anything repetitive thing, or they can put anything, but here they the founder thought they should be go with the zero, and here they are going. So how basically a blockchain works? For example, if a transaction occur, they will compare which chain is bigger, and the bigger the chain they will follow that thing. uh okay, let me explain it in more detail. So let's begin with the hash. As we already know, if I put something here, it will convert that thing into the hash. If I write my name, Satyam, it convert into the hash. If I make any small changes also, it will change the thing entirely different. So let's go for the block. What is a block? In block, there is a block number. Nuance means for what output we will get this 000 at the start, and data. So the blockchain in the real Bitcoin, it contains one more thing, but let's see. For example, Satyam transfers 100 rupees to Pranav. Okay. So now here my hash is changed. I will start mining, means the worker will start mine the Bitcoin. So it as it starts mining, we will see for the starting zero. Yes, it's mine. So we have perfectly mined this, and we will got this nuance updated. Let's see how in blockchain works. So we can see here is a really short, small blockchain connected one after another. But in real, there are tons, thousands, and lakhs of like these blocks added one after another. What happens if someone mess with this blockchain? It completely entirely turns to the red. And as we can see here, the hash changes. At the start, everything was fine. I- Everything is mined properly, and going good. But if I want to make any changes, for example, if I want to make my change Satyam, so I decided change the data. Now what will happen? As a result, my hash will change, and this hash is the input of next one. This hash is the input of the next block. As a result, the entire blockchain will be different. And if I want to prove my worth, I have to do the proof of work. Proof of work means I have to mine each again. As I mine, I get my new hash. This hash is done. This hash is done. But where the system fails, for example, in case if I will start mining, but I can't compare with the computation of the whole network, means there are 90 so much computers mining, and the longest chain is always truth, means even if I say I am here, but my chain will be always shorter, and someone who is the original will be at the block number 5, I am still the block number 3. So the bigger the longer the chain, they will be got accepted again and again. So here is the case. That's why no one can cheat on the blockchain because the proof of works here. And in the case if someone have more, means more than 50 or 60% of computation, they can override this. Means at a time will become they can mine more faster than the other part of the network, and they can do this. But the intensive in but the अरे यार, but the intention of this, if the person have this much power, they can directly earn the real. Instead of doing the shady things, they can do the right things, help in the mining, and they can earn the profit by directly earning the blockchain. Instead of doing the malpractices, they can directly earn the bitcoins. So they have no such thing to do the shady works. Even the best part is they can only make the changes with their own transaction, not with the others transaction. So this is more beneficial. Thank you.